Explores. Today I want to do a recap of 2023, a quick recap, and then a bigger pre-cap is I guess what you would say of 2024. And this is one of my new props, which you're gonna see soon. We're working on an official like background studio. For now, we have this back here, the prom curtain, so to speak. My hands are dirty. We've been working, like paint and stuff. So we'll have that revealed coming up shortly, hopefully soon, maybe before our upcoming trip, but you never know. But let's start off with recapping 2023. Thank you for joining me, by the way. I wanna say thank you to the people who have been following me, people from other social media platforms that come over to YouTube. I really appreciate that. YouTube is where it's at if you wanna learn about travel and the things that I do to get to travel so much. Casino, good deals, using Expedia, which a lot of the things that I use and save money on, I do have links in my video profiles as well as my page. So stay tuned for more, and thank you again for subscribing. So many people who watch my videos don't subscribe, and I am all about traveling, cruise travel, now this year airline travel, almost all forms of travel I think we're going to be doing this year. Maybe not a helicopter or anything like that, but we're definitely doing some trains, we're doing some buses, some subways, definitely cruise ships, airplanes, and maybe water taxis, who knows. Stay tuned for all that coming up in 2024. But let's start out. I have some notes recapping 2023. First and foremost, in 2023, one of the biggest things we did and what I was happy to accomplish, what we both were excited to accomplish, was we took our new Tesla on a road trip because we had free supercharging. So why not benefit from the free supercharging with taking it on a lot of miles and putting miles on it and getting free charging on the way? So we took it on over a 5,000-mile road trip, and we went through 17 states originating from Florida and kind of making a large loop and coming back to Florida. We saw many sights along the way. We had to kind of rush because we only had about 8 or 9 days to get this done. We saw many things that we've always wanted to see, such as Mount Rushmore, the Devil's Tower. We saw Wall Drug in South Dakota. We had a lot of fun. We fell in love with Colorado along the way coming back home, as well as many other states. Quick shout out to Metropolis, Illinois. Very cool Superman kind of free area to walk around with shops and stuff, but cool Superman themed towns. We really loved it. And also the St. Louis Arch. I really enjoyed seeing that for the first time. It's on a bucket list. You need to go on road trips in America. We love America, and we were fortunate enough to get a chance to do a road trip within the United States, which was lovely. And we had a great time. We even took our dog Bobo with us, and he performed really well in the car. Moving on from road trips, we also took cruises. Don't remember doing anything else besides the road trip, maybe little weekend trips locally in Florida here. I'm not adding that to the list. We went on 4 cruises last year. We went on the Carnival Celebration. That was a 7-day cruise. Then we went on an 8-day cruise on the Carnival Horizon. This was the true ABC Island cruise. We enjoyed that cruise a lot. The ABC Islands, we did a true ABC Islands, and we've never been to Bonaire, so we were able to check that off the list. The Carnival Horizon, you can watch my series or the series on Nautical Wanderers YouTube page, featuring many aspects of the Carnival Horizon, and I highly recommend that ship as well as the ABC Island itinerary. After that, we did a family birthday / cruise for Brittany and our family on the Royal Caribbean Independence of the Seas. And that was in October, so we did have some gaps there where we weren't cruising. To final up the year of last year, we did an amazing cruise on the Celebrity Ascent, the newest ship, and at the time, the newest cruise ship in the world as we sailed on it. It was the second official sailing ever that we sailed on it, so the sailing after the inaugural sailing. And we had an amazing room. We bid up, or we moved up, we bid on a move up, and we got a concierge class infinite veranda stateroom, and we really loved that cruise. What a way to end the year on a brand new cruise ship. We officially spent 26 days at sea when you added up all the days or the nights at sea on the various cruises that we took, and we had a great time. And that's pretty much it for 2023. It sounds like a lot, and it sounds like a lot to accomplish in a year if you think about that, plus a road trip, plus logistics. We did have a trip planned in Dubai, which we did cancel that, and we went on the Celebrity Ascent instead, and we pushed that cruise over to a Northern European cruise, which is coming up in like any day now on this channel. We are so excited about that. That's on the MSC Euribia. Let's start off in 2024 with the MSC Euribia. That's our official first cruise of the year, and I guess our first trip of the year. We are flying to Europe, and we're excited about that. After that, we have the MSC World Europa. That's a Mediterranean cruise, and we are looking forward to that. Both the MSC Euribia and the World Europa are their newest ships in the MSC brand, and we look forward to trying both of them out as they're new to us, and it's a lot of new stuff this year. Brace yourselves. I'm not making this video to brag, by the way. This is just more of an accomplishment that we've never had this much stuff booked and planned throughout the year. After that, we have 3 celebrity cruises. We have a cruise on the Celebrity Beyond, the Celebrity Summit, and the Celebrity Reflection. All those ships are new to us, and we are excited to try them all out. After that, we have a sailing on the Carnival Jubilee, the newest flagship in the Carnival fleet. Just launched out of Galveston, Texas, so we are excited to do that. We're going to be able to visit family and do a family cruise out of Galveston, as I do have family that lives in Texas. So this is going to be a very fun event for us, and we look forward to it. After that cruise, Carnival Jubilee, we have back-to-back Royal Caribbean cruises. Not back-to-back, but like one after the next. That's our next cruises. We finish the year with Royal Caribbean. First and foremost, I'm very excited to announce we are going to be on the Utopia of the Seas. It will be Royal Caribbean's newest ship at the time. Not its largest, but its second largest. Officially the largest in the Oasis class of ships. We are very much looking forward to Utopia of the Seas, and that was very much a shock to us that we got that offer. That was a Royal Casino offer from Royal Caribbean brand, and we are excited to get that. It is a veranda room, and we are excited to try it. It's a large ship, so we're probably going to stay on the ship the entire time. Except for Coco Cay, we are getting off because that this offer also included 2 free adult tickets to the Thrill Water Park on Coco Cay, which we've never done that, and they are rather expensive, so we couldn't pass this offer up. So we will be getting off in Coco Cay to try the water park. Stay tuned for that. That's coming up later on this year. After Utopia of the Seas, we're going to be on the Freedom of the Seas, which we have been before. And I will tell you, the Freedom of the Seas is a lovely ship. It's the same class as the Independence of the Seas, the Freedom class. And it was our first Royal Caribbean ship where we fell in love with Royal Caribbean. And I will say, out of all the cruises this year, this is the only cruise ship we have been on before. Everyone else is new to us. After Freedom of the Seas, we're going to end the year off right with another Oasis class ship, which we have not been on, the Allure of the Seas. A little older than the Utopia, of course, but still tried and true. We are going to explore that. We have been on the Oasis of the Seas, so the first in the Oasis class, and we can't wait to see how this compares after going on the newest iteration of the Oasis class, the Utopia of the Seas. So stay tuned for all these cruises. I will say these are 9 cruises, 8 of which are brand new to us. We have never sailed on, and we are going to some amazing places. Now I am going to have to look at my paper for this. I will say with all these cruises this year, it is going to be 63 days at sea, 63 nights at sea, however you want to label it. Not all together, but spread out. Nowhere near the 9-month cruise, but still, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. No, it's like a, how do you call it? A quarter, a third, I don't know, a fifth of the way there. I will also, let me just, before I get to the countries we're going to visit this year, we are also taking airfare to get to some of these destinations. And we're going to visit some of these places before and after the cruises. So we have to get airfare, of course, to go to Europe and to go to Texas. So overall, we're going to be taking 9 different flights this year, and that's just what we have booked now. There's a potentiality to increase that, and that's going to be on 5 different airlines. So we are kind of excited but nervous about that because we're not the most relaxed flyers. We don't really care to do it, but you have to do it, honestly, to get from here to here. It takes forever to take a ship, or we don't have that time off. So we are going to fly. It is kind of stressful for us, but hang in there, and I'm going to make some videos about all our flights because I love watching flight reviews and seeing what's different, seeing if it's clean, all that stuff. Food reviews on the plane, internet speeds reviews. So stay tuned for that. That's coming up this year as well. I will say we will be going to Perfect Day at Coco Cay twice this year also, minimum, maybe more, but at least twice. Coco Cay it's a perfect day at Coco Cay, no matter how you spin it. Overall this year, now some of these aren't like overnights, a lot of these aren't, but we will be visiting or be in 22 different countries this year, excluding the US. So that's an amazing feat for us. That is a lot for us. And not to be braggadocious, it's just something that I wanted to share with you, kind of a preview for you to stay tuned and look forward to these videos coming out. I'm gonna just go through them. In Europe, we're gonna be visiting England, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, France, Italy, Spain, and Switzerland. I will be honest and say Switzerland is not much but a layover, but it's an hour and 40 minutes, so we're going to be in Switzerland. Now, I have been to Europe on my own about 20 years ago exactly with one of my brothers, and we did a little backpack trip about a month long, and we saw a lot of these countries, but it's going to be interesting to see how my 20-year-old brain versus my 40-year-old brain and memories and experiences, how I perceive it and how things taste and smell, how it's going to be different from what my memories have about it. So stay tuned for that. 22 countries. And actually, I'm not done with the countries, so let's continue. On our side of the pond, we'll be visiting St. Martin, St. Lucia, Barbados, Antigua, St. Kitts, Colombia, Panama, Costa Rica, Mexico. I couldn't read my writing. Bahamas, Honduras, that is my birth country, believe it or not. The Cayman Islands, Jamaica, and Haiti. Of course, we'll be visiting Key West, but that's part of the US, but I just wanted to throw that in there because we are visiting the US. We will be visiting Texas as well as California, but only in the sense that we have to fly there or fly from there because of our cruises. Another thing we're doing this year, which we're so excited to share and announce, because this is almost probably even more exciting than our European trip, is a Panama Canal cruise. We have been looking at this every year since we started cruising, and we finally got to make it happen thanks to Celebrity with one of their offers they sent me from the casino. We will be taking a one-way western-bound Panama cruise on the Celebrity Summit, and we are so excited about that. It will be ending in Los Angeles, well, starting in Miami and ending in Los Angeles, so we will be flying back from there, but it is a true Panama Passage or Canal Passage. So we will be going through the Panama Canal, and we do have a veranda on that room, and I'm so excited to share that and get to make a video and share it to all of you, and stay tuned for that. We are so excited about that. 2023 was an amazing year, but 2024 blew that out of the water, and we do have something big planned in 2025 already. I will say it's a Trans-Pacific cruise. If I said that correctly, Trans-Pacific cruise. It is very long for us. It's about 30 days long, and it's from Brisbane, Australia, and it ends in Seattle, Washington, with stops in Japan and Alaska along the way. We are excited about that. That is not 100% like complete and paid for even, so we're not really talking about that much, but I wanted to let you know, look forward to that in 2025. Those of you who follow me on TikTok have heard me talking about that on my lives, and not to mention TikTok on YouTube, but if you're into that, I go live quite often on my sailings on that platform. I also try to go live on YouTube, but right now not that many people join me there. So going forward, I will be going live wherever I can find people who want to watch it on my cruise ships, as well as my travels to the ships and my travels overseas. So stay tuned for all of that, and we are excited for this upcoming year. We're hoping to really get a lot of this knocked out in a way for us that we haven't been to, and there's still so much of this to see, obviously, but stay tuned, and thank you so much for being part of my channel and helping me grow. I really appreciate this. My goal is to do this full time and to bring better and better content, education, and experiences to my followers or just people watching YouTube. YouTube is an amazing platform, and you can find almost anything that you need to learn or want to know about with a simple YouTube Google search. That's how I found many travel ideas, is watching other people who have already been there before, the trailblazer, so to speak. And I'm hoping to show my experiences with all this travel very openly and honestly, budget-wise, where we're staying, you know, what we eat, what we don't like, what we do love or like, immigration, all that stuff, customs, rules, visas. So stay tuned and see my experience. It's not always beautiful, but it is real. And that's one of the things that I hope to show on my channel, is that I'm a pretty regular, real person. And if I can travel, you can too. That's my goal, is to help people who have fear about traveling but can travel and want to travel, kind of ease that fear from this to this, make it manageable. If I can do it, you can do it. And I know many people say that, but honestly, I'm not a real physical person. I am in my 40s. I've traveled before, luckily, so I don't have that fear of travel. I'm not the lightest person in the world, so I'm working on that, by the way, too. That's another goal of this year, is to reach in a more ideal weight range. So that's not really on my channel, but that's also one of my things I'm doing this year. But thank you again. I'm kind of being redundant. Thank you so much for being part of this and helping me grow. And if you aren't part of this channel, go ahead and subscribe. It's free. Go ahead and like if you've liked this video. It is just a talking video, but it's kind of a preview of what we're doing this year. So stay tuned, and thank you again for watching. Comment down below. Is this a crazy year, or do you think we can do more? Do you think we should do less? Have you done this many cruises in a year? We're doing 9 so far, and maybe that's it. We can't promise anything, to be honest. I am looking to change things in my life. We both are, and this is a big step. This is kind of like a rewarding thing to be doing, and we're very fortunate. And we've gotten a lot of these, I will say, are free, you know, not taxes and gratuities, but the cruises are free. I will say we've only paid full price for 2 out of the 9 of these cruises. Now, some of these I have gambled quite a lot this year on Celebrity Ascent, and that's why I think we got so many of the Royal brand offers, so Celebrity and Royal Caribbean. Other than that, though, we have not spent that much money to get this. The flights were pretty reasonable because we booked them far out for the MSC cruises. I'm gonna be honest with you and open, and ask me questions and I will answer them truthfully. This is pretty much what we're doing this year, 100%. The only thing that may change is we may add more, so stay tuned. Thank you again for watching, and we will be working on a background. This is better than what was there before, a white wall, so stay tuned and see how this changes in the next coming videos. Thank you again for watching. I really appreciate that. Kellman Explores, so you can too. That was kind of cheesy. I'm gonna work on that. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you can, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to see more. Bye.